Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I apologize for the way I sound right now. I sound like I swallowed a frog. I'm sorry. It was my friend's wedding this last weekend and I did her makeup. I was a bridesmaid. I had so much work to do and so much shouting. I don't know. I lost my voice and it's slightly getting back now, so sorry about that. It was so much fun though. I had fun. I enjoyed myself. I am super happy for the couple. Okay, on to this tutorial. I felt like doing something fun and bright and summery, so I went with this yellow cut crease and this golden lip situation going on here. For the lips, I was inspired actually by the makeup I did for my friend's wedding. The whole thing was all metallic, golden, silver, just metallic. And when she came up with the idea for this lip, I was like, no, I don't think that's gonna look good. And when I did it, I was like, wow, I really like it, I should try it. So I was gonna do something completely nude, but I kind of like the way everything turned out. I love this makeup, so if you want to see how I created it, please keep watching. I already primed my eyes with the Amande primer potion, and next I am going in with Cocoa Bear, one of my favorite transition colors. This is from Makeup Geek Cosmetics, and I am blending this with my Makeup Addiction tapered blending brush, and I'm being very generous with this color. I'm just warming up my crease area. To define my crease a little bit more, I'm using this eyeshadow from Alcone. I think it's number 8. And I'm using a more tapered blending brush that I got from Morphe. I don't remember the number, but I'll put it in the description below. To create the actual cut crease, I am using a yellow base for my eyeshadow. I got this from Makeup Forever years ago. It's their special effects palette, I think. So all I'm doing is using a very flat brush and the cream eyeshadow to create a line exactly where I want the cut crease to be. And towards the end, I just wing it out so I can create a very sharp edge. And I'm using Sugarpill Buttercupcake, and it's a really vibrant yellow. I love this color, and I'm just packing it right on the cream eyeshadow. The brush I'm using is my shader brush from Makeup Addiction as well. For the gel eyeliner today, I went with the NYX Gel Liner. It's really creamy. I don't know why I stopped using it. I really love this one. And I wanted a really dramatic line. I wanted it to almost touch the line from the cut crease. And I basically do my liner the same way, from the outer corner to the inner corner, short strokes. Take your time doing this. There's no need to rush it, so you can get it as perfect as you want. So you guys know how much I struggle with doing my own lashes, right? I had to do this one off camera. I didn't even try to. For the lashes, I used I used Temptress from House of Lashes, and that's what the eyes look like right now. Moving on to the face, I'm using 2 concealers, NW45 Pro Longwear from MAC, and I always use that for the dark circles under my eyes. I love this because it has a red orangey undertone, and that just really works to get rid of the dark circles under my eyes. And I'm just going over that with my damp beauty blender, and I'm just blending it in. I try not to rub when I'm doing this, just slightly press it into the skin, and voila, no more dark circles. For the highlights, I'm using my Nars concealer Amande. This is really growing on me, because when I got it, I was like, it's too thick. I don't really like the consistency, but it sits very well on my skin and I love it. So basically everywhere you would highlight, cheekbones, what the hell am I doing? Cheekbones, down the bridge of my nose, forehead, everywhere. Go over with a beauty blender. I basically do the same thing every time doesn't change. Sometimes I switch around the products, but it's the same technique. Like I always say, I always like to use my finger to blend the concealer on my nose, because I feel like if I use a brush it gets all over the place. So to set the concealer, I am using Sacha Buttercup setting powder. This is still my favorite setting powder of all time. I'm not tired of it yet. I really love it. Sometimes it gets all over the place and it's harder to wipe it off the face, but I still love it. It works well for me. It sets my makeup perfectly. For my contour, I am using my Anastasia Beverlyhills Custom Contour Kit, and I am using Espresso and Carob for my contour, and I'm using Makeup Addiction Master Chiseler brush. This is my favorite brush for Makeup Addiction because it's skinny enough to do the hollows of my cheekbones and the sides of my nose as well. For the sides of my nose, I am using just Espresso because Carob was a little too dark for my nose. And I really love this brush. Like I said, it's skinny enough to get to the side of my nose, and I don't want to use too many brushes. I saw someone do this on their channel, and I thought it was pretty cool. I tried it. Instead of wiping the powder away, you just basically use the same damp beauty blender and just press it into your skin, and I swear, I don't know how that happens, but your face just looks photoshopped like immediately. I am setting the rest of my face with my MAC Studio Fix powder in NW48, and this is just going to tie everything together so there are no harsh lines between the highlight and the contour. Going back to the eyes, I am using this Rimmel white pencil. I do not remember the name of that pencil. I've had it for like ever. And I'm just using that on my waterline, and I went over that with the Alcone eyeshadow that I used in my crease. That's the number 8, and I'm just putting that right below my lower lash line. I just went over that with the Cocoa Bear eyeshadow that I use for my crease, and I don't know why it looks so freaking retarded there. For my blush, I mixed 2 of the Ben 9 blush colors. I don't know, I've had this palette for a long time, so I've just been mixing and matching inside. I don't even know which color that is, but I always mix my blushes, but I wanted to go with something a little bit coral. My highlights, as usual, my Beeca Topaz highlighter. And I got the fan brush from Makeup Addiction. Also, I don't remember what it's called. I'll put it in the description. And I like to use my fingers to blend the highlights as well, because sometimes it just sits right there and it just looks very blotchy. So I'm putting on my Cupid's bow, my nose, forehead, chin, just to give myself a nice glow. For my lips, I going with this golden metallic lip. I'm starting out with the MAC Chestnut pencil, and I'm just outlining my lips as I would always do. Going over that with the LA Splash liquid lipstick I think this one is called Innocent Vixen, and I'm just mixing that with the pencil. I'm using Iman shimmer lip glosses. I think one is Blushing Nude and the other one is Chocolate Diamond. So I used the Blushing Nude first, and then I went over it with the Chocolate Diamond. And the lip is coming together. Toke, thank you for this idea. I really love this lip. So this is the part that I really love. I went over everything with the Beeca highlighter, and I just used my fingers to tap, and I just placed it right on the lip and mix it all together, and that's how I got this beautiful golden metallic lip. I really love it. And that's the finished look, guys. Thank you so much for watching. All the products I use will be in the description below. Alright, thanks guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I hope you learned something. I hope you create this look, and don't forget to tag me as always if you create the looks that I do on Instagram. TAILO_G. It's gonna be somewhere on the screen. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and don't forget to subscribe, share with your friends. Thank you so much. I really appreciate all my new subscribers, and I promise to do a lot more videos. And if you have any requests as to what you want me to do, just leave a comment below and I'll be happy to do it. So thanks so much for watching. As always, enjoy the rest of your day, evening, night, wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.